Good evening, everyone. Ragewood here, back with another video on Dragonheir Silent Gods, specifically on my free-to-play series that I have been doing with a few other content creators. It's been a few days since our last update, and a lot has changed. I did reach the 80 Heliolite dice, largely thanks to me winning a giveaway from Gorex. That gave me the 3 Heliolite dice I needed. That's definitely 4 in my hand, but I got 3, and yeah, it gave me the dice I needed to finish that off, and we got a pretty spicy 80. Also, I did get my first duplicate legendary. Now that I didn't record because I was in bed this morning, just pulling random dice, and I got a dupe. Now I didn't record it, so no surprises. I did end up getting Witch's Remains. I say no surprises, I was actually torn between buying the staff and the hourglass. I think both of them had arguments for me, I've got Vinyara, so the hourglass, you know, having the ultimate come down as quickly as possible to keep the attack down, you know, I saw as plausible. Staff obviously works really well on Garius, but also on people like Corion. It's really good on as well, because he's got such a short cooldown on his ultimate. So that was another sort of thing I was considering. But in the end, we did go for the Witch's Remains. So I guess what I'll do first is, to save any spoilers, I'll stop here for a moment. I'll show the quick summons, those last few that we did, and then we'll come back. All right. Final 5 of the 80. Let's go. Do we get one more gold out of this? No. Double epic though. Adri, great rare. Eli, another great rare. Alfie. Okay. I don't have any other wild heroes really. Although actually no, he will trigger Rash. Maybe something to build around. Ah. Take a bow, sir. Welcome to the team. Whew. But now the big one. Now the big one. What's it gonna be? I think out of everything, right? Let's go through them one by one. I'd like things that I don't have on my main account, right? I know it's a big stretch, but either one of these two. For Ice, I've got everyone on my main account except for Elekabri, so I wouldn't mind her. Velosia would be a nice support. On my main, I've got everyone but these two. Again, on my main, the only ones I don't have is Sagamir and Mithrasia. Lorenthia would be nice, or Alton to help trigger Filto. Grishna and Bayanfree and Suther, the 3 I don't have in my main. But out of all those 3, I'd rather have Grishna. And Poison, I think I've got them all but Rata and Twitch. So here we go. Sorry to keep this waiting a bit longer. Please be someone amazing, please. Okay, we did get an exclusive. I don't think we've got any poison to go with him. We'll take a quick screenshot to rub in everyone's face. Oh, right, let's have a quick peek. Quick peek. Fire and poison. So we do have Corrin. So these two pair together. And I got Dench, actually. Dench can put out a fair few poisons down here. I say a fair few, it's one stack of poison, but... okay, let's change it to this. Eli, of course, does it as well. 2 enemies in range with... Okay, so this could be... These 3 could be the start of something. Well, there we are. We are how many days in? Where's the daily login? Daily check-in. We are 10 days in, and we have summoned 80 summons. That is truly amazing. And that's me done. Righty ho, so as you can see from the change in the camp now, we did get ourselves a Lothar. And I do have him on my main, but I only pulled him at the beginning of Season 3, also from the 80 of 83 Legendary. Now, I know a lot of other friends of mine, both in my alliances, have also been getting exclusives from that 80 of 80. Now, I can't, from looking at it, it's definitely not a guarantee at all. However, I would say that probably the percentage chance is increased, perhaps, on that 80 of 80. Meteor Storm got Thelindor, I got Lothar twice. If you look at like Odd One Gaming, on his Season 3 pulls, I think he got Ozil, and some other people got Rooks. A few people in my alliance have got like the sort of non-exclusive exclusives like Berengar. So yeah, I'd definitely say it's a higher drop rate perhaps from that free one, which, if it is the case, I'm all for it, but it could also just be, tinfoil hat theory at this stage. Now, last we left off, I couldn't 3-star Goblin 8. I obviously can do that now. Large in part thanks to Lothar. I've managed to do Venom 9, and I am in the top 10 clearing on Venom 9. Hashtag proud. I'm still having to use the food to do that, but we can do it now. I've leveled up a few heroes since then as well, so we'll jump in. So, few more level 90s now since we last left off, Lothar being one of them, Garius and Corrin being some of the others. So obviously Corrin is here to enable my Lothar as much as possible, mostly in Vortex currently, but in Goblin too. Garius, I felt like I had to level Garius. Furbath could not take the heat of Venom on his own, so I'm now working with both Furbath and Garius in there. Obviously, we've now taken Sigrid up to level 90 now. Letalis is still at 70. I don't have the gems at the moment, or the leveling crystals to take Letalis or Hexandra up. Filtrate's coming along nicely, so is Welby, and I'm starting to level Irina now. I really love Irina. She brings attack down, and she's a good option if you don't have Iola, especially for the sort of Radiant and Lightning pairing. So she's now in my camp starting to level, along with Welby and Filto. I have progressed in the story. Now I have killed Grurmag, so I've now got my Erich. Now I'm starting to build up a bit of a wild team now with Rash. I genuinely hate as a hero. I think he's mediocre, but at early stages of the game, it's almost like Talwar in a way. Talwar in endgame is considered very bad, but at the beginning of his stats, are better than a rare tank stats, so he can help you. So Rash might still be of use for me, especially with Erich. And if I use Alfie, which is a recent one for me as well, he can sort of trigger their wild pulls a bit more. So there is some scope for that to be the start of a team. Poison being with fire, though, I'm still going to roll with my Lothair, who I have almost scrolled now. I think I just need one more in the battle skill yet. And Corin also is now scrolled. Garius is not, because I got him after I'd started working on Corin. So, yeah, is what it is. I was hoping not to use him, but I thought I'll try with everything else, but it didn't work out. Adolphus, still king. Same with Vinyara. The pair of them really allow me to progress through a lot of content. Now, taking a look at the gear, we have, obviously as a result of been farming Venom 9, been finding some pieces. So, Lothair, not the best right now. But I did manage to find an enlightenment chest with some accuracy. So the goal for me is to try and find some runes, probably from Fae, to change this into a Platinum Knight piece. And then, maybe I can change out one of these for something with a bit more enlightenment. Vinyara I've now got in the 3-piece 3 years set. So when she unleashes her ultimate skill, allies get 15% extra attack for 10 seconds. And where her ultimate skill is on such a low cooldown, it's really, again, helping in some of the dungeons and things. Got a couple of troll pieces now, the skill haste pieces. And Fruabath is in my only ancestral set currently. And Sigrid, being a babe. I've got some of my better damage gear on. Bit overkill on the crit rate, especially when I do level up the arcane music box to 16. But it's working for now. And as mentioned earlier in the video, I did get my Witch's Remains for my dupe Filto that I pulled. So yeah, that's the account so far. If we go to the Clepsydra Trail and we go to Glory ranking, we go to actually, am I in Tempest 9? Just out of curiosity. No, 1 minute 28. Ooh, 20 seconds off the pace there. Grave of Venom, stage 9. If we look at the affinity here, I am rank 9. A few seconds off Jockley there. Although this Santana 66, fair play to him. Doing very well there. Obviously got much better gear than I do. Famiander, we've not really pushed on. I haven't even tried it, to be fair, but it was the Quester level 81 is kicking my butt. And seeing as we're at the arena, I will show you where we are currently. Now, Lucian is not someone I've invested too much in, but between him and Vinyara, they are serving me well currently. I am sat in 9th, which is the highest I've been. Now, I don't expect to stay there, because I've lost to everyone in front of me. I cannot beat them, and there are quite a few people behind me as well, which I struggle with. So whether I stay there or not for the rest of the day remains to be seen. Story-wise, I have unlocked Tenebria now, which is, just here. Although I am stuck at a point now, I need to get to level 29, which is probably going to be another couple more days. So I'll farm some Goblin, I'll farm some gear. I did manage to kill Gulen down here first time. Again, largely just due to Vinyara. I was actually streaming it, so you can catch the VOD if you want. But yeah, just timing the attack down, which allowing Adolphus to get the shields up as well. Made it pretty easy. It took a couple of attempts. If I failed to land the attack down, it was an instant wipe. But Vinyara, as you can see, has more than enough accuracy in the build I've got her in. So, you know, we did get just unlucky with that sort of random 3% resist that sort of exists in the game. And then I think the last thing that I'll show you, I guess, is my Vortex. So we have improved on the Vortex. Obviously, the new gear has helped with that. Now, last we had Zarloth and my main character in there. Obviously, we have stopped this now. We now have Corrin and Lothair. As mentioned, Corrin just there to boost Lothair up. And yeah, we hit 13 million now, up from sort of the 8 or 9 that I was doing. So, you know, we're sat 28th. We're still well off the pace of this guy with his rally team and his Thelander dupe. I bet he was over the moon when he pulled that. Witch's Remains, Garrius Staff, and the Horn. So, this guy obviously splashing the cash on this account, and fair play to him, but he's got at least 4 dupes so far, one of them being an exclusive, so it's going to be very hard to keep up with some of these. I believe this old Wu guy is actually in my... no, he's not. Okay, so someone in my alliance has a very similar team, Philosia and Flora. Astral Chairs in the alliance, they're doing well. So yeah, quite a few, you know, teams out there really, people rocking with various things. You know, you got Jathalia. Who thought you'd ever see Jathalia in a team? You know, Charlotte, Rivergrass, Soothers. Yeah, people just working with what they've got. And it's refreshing to see. It's nice to see. And I'm glad that I can sort of be up there. Now, I'd love to get myself a Twitch or a Durango to really push those poisons out to keep Lothair up. But until that time, we will just try our best. I suppose the last thing is just trundling through the dungeon pages. Now, I can 3-star Goblin, as mentioned. We haven't made any progress on the domains. We did do stage 9 of Tempest a couple of times just to get the crystals for Garrius. Venom, so I can farm 9. Curse, still stuck on 8. So we'll need some work. Grave of Rot and Angry Chicken, we did push mainly for the quests and sort of in the journal here. So chapter 16, we had to push these 2, so I did that on stream earlier today. And yeah, Ancient Battlefield are still not unlocked yet. I don't know what level I need to be, but I've not done the prerequisite yet, so maybe that's level 30. Unsure, but I know Vinyara's queen for this because she can't be stunned. So yeah, hopefully we can make some progress there. So that would say just a quick update on the account. Yeah, you know, let me know what you want to see. If there's anything you want to see or show, talk about, do let me know. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Look after yourselves, boys and girls. Take it easy. Work hard. As always, play harder. And I will see you in another video soon. Take care.